Hi everybody, this is Erik Stonikas with NewHomeNotebook.com and YoChicago.com. I'm here with Tom McElern of DNR Construction at the Green Expo at the Merchandise Mart. How you doing, Tom?
Good.
Why don't you just tell me a little bit about your business first?
Well, as far as the bungalows go, what we do is do two components: insulation and air sealing, to basically make the typical Chicago bungalow more energy efficient. Bungalows are 40% leakier than a typical home, so the goal is to tighten the house in order to keep furnace or boiler system's heat inside the house instead of being exchanged to the outside. If you do this, you're going to reduce therms anywhere from 25 to 30%, which is basically there's a lot of savings there.
So, is there any rough estimate to how long before this sort of work pays for itself?
Typically between 3 and 5 years is a reasonable payback, but with these grants you can actually cut it to a year to 2 years.
I'm here with Adam and Josh. This is Adam. Hi, Josh. They're with Plain and Simple. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the business, the furniture?
We are a small furniture store in Evanston, and we sell all Amish-made furniture. The furniture is all solid hardwood. It's made by Amish builders from northern Indiana. So we've got about 25 different Amish woodworking families that we are in direct contact with. They each specialize in a certain kind of furniture. It might be dining tables, or it might be desks. So they just have a great deal of selection. We have a catalog that represents each of these different builders. Come on in, you can pick a particular style you like, and then from there you pick which wood, and you pick a finish that suits you, and you really can have a piece custom made for you.
Okay. Well, what do you think is special about sourcing the furniture from these Amish builders?
Well, I can say a few things about that. We do support their lifestyle. We feel really excited about helping them to survive and to support their families. So when we make a sale, we feel like we're contributing to their way of life, which, in the keeping of this expo, it has to do with green living, and they live off the energy grid, and they just are a family-oriented, faith-based community. So that's one aspect of it, is you're supporting these, and they're American labor, so it's all fairly traded, and the furniture we feel like it will hold up for a lifetime or more. So it's good long lasting.
And how long has Plain and Simple been doing this kind of thing?
We've been in business 5 years now in Evanston, and we're locally owned and operated. There's just a few of us on staff. Plain and simple. That's all there is to it.
Our company is called Brody Brothers. We're best known for doing the wood floors in the White House, but we work with all sorts of homeowners, and I work with people on an allowance basis. So much in the same way that if you went out to buy a refrigerator, you could either buy a Wolf, or I would say a stove, a Wolf or a Kenmore. We can do the same here. So when a client comes in, we say, oh, I've got 10 or 12 bucks a square foot to spend, we're going to find something for you. If it's something like the White House or the Getty Museum, we'll work with those designers as well.
Okay.
One thing that we really focus on is the green aspect. So one of our products that we have, we've got vats from a Guinness factory, Guinness brewery, and we've purchased the vats, or Mountain Lumber's purchased the vats and milled them into flooring. We obviously have bamboo. Something like this would have been made from an old wine barrel. So you can still see in the face of the wood the original stamps from the wine barrel. This floor down here would have represented, it's for an exterior use, but it's a plantation teak. So they grow this basically like corn or a crop. Second thing, this is ingrain. So this would be a wood tile that's cut from a beam, similar to this.
Oh, okay.
And then we lay it on the floor and grout it like tile. But so when we reclaim these, they're cut like bread, and it's a very, very green option for flooring. So
Okay. How has turnout been today?
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is much better than anybody had expected.
Were you here in 2007?
I walked the show, but I didn't participate. But I think it's a great turnout.
I am here with
Katie from the Rebuilding Exchange.
Super. What's the Rebuilding Exchange?
It's a non-for-profit that focuses on recycling building material and then offering it to the public for a low price. So we work with another nonprofit called the Reuse People, and what they do is they go into houses and they deconstruct them instead of demolishing them. And on average, you can get about 85% of a house to be salvaged and completely reused. You can put it into your house for another 100 years. But instead, we go and fill our landfills with it, and our landfills are about 40% full of construction material. So that's kind of why we formed, to divert that material. And so we have this giant warehouse that the Reuse People bring all of that stuff, so that 85% of a house to our warehouse, and we have it for people to come and get at like 60% of the retail value.
Okay, these are two homeowners at the Green Expo on their way out. And is there some project in particular that you were coming to investigate?
Well, when you have a 100-year-old house, you've always got a project.
Okay.
There was something for everyone here, from radiator covers to energy conservation. There were things I never even thought would be here. It's our first time, but won't be the last.